Hey, let's just chill and enjoy some stuff today. So lay back, get comfortable, so that we can slow down in a few moments. But first I want you to get what you need. Get ready. That's right. I want you to pack up your favorite, perfectly legal, Google partnership ready substance. That's right, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can light that up soon and enjoy it. So make sure it's all ready, and you can get it ready as I speak to you now. Or if you need a little more time, well, you can always pause and do that. But whatever you're doing, I want you to feel safe and calm. And remember that we're just having fun in a safe place today. Breathe in and out. So very good. Just letting it all out today. We're going to have some fun. That's right. You know what that's like. Like a kid in a playground, simply having fun, simply exploring now. As you allow your body to relax with each and every breath. You're here with me now, and soon you'll go deep, deep down to an even better place. It's so relaxing, isn't it, to think of the possibilities. And I want you to make an intention right now to just have this experience, to let go of the entire world. Shut off your phone or any other distractions, and just allow these moments to refresh you. You know, when we take these breaks from life, when we return to whatever we do it even better. And all it takes is that little bit of relaxation. You know, people, they watch TV and their eyes glaze over, just like yours do now. But slowly relaxing even better. That's what you're doing now. As you slowly follow my words, letting each word relax you. These people, are they really relaxed? Sometimes that relaxation comes with a little bit of focus. Just watching, following, relaxing. Are you ready yet? Are you prepared yet to go deeper down, to light it up and drop? Just a fun, easy-going place today. So, go ahead, light it up, hit that, and breathe slowly and easily. breathe it in so that it fills your lungs, and slowly breathe it out. But I want you to hold it as long as possible. That's right, as long as possible. And realize that this is true relaxation. Not when you're distracted from the world, but when you're focused on it now. Slowly. And allow this to replenish you. And that's it. You may notice already that the world becomes just that little bit brighter. Just a little bit brighter for you, and you feel your emotions a little more. So go ahead, take another hit. Light it up. Light it up. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Slowly. Holding as long as possible every time you do this. Letting it out as slow as possible as we slow down our minds. There are so many things that we don't realize. Always focused on the external world. All of these things, thinking about us, our looks, who we are, thinking about time. But this world is timeless. And as you take one more hit, perhaps from a device, or rolled up, take one more slow hit, slowly, and holding it. You may realize that you're becoming timeless. What is time? We all perceive it, and yet no one really knows, quite understands it. Isn't it funny that time can bend? Time and space, you think, are so complete, solid, and full, but really there is no solidity to it. Time and space are as fluid as water, shifting about like water over your skin. Can you imagine what that's like? Can you imagine what it's like to become fluid now? Perfectly fluid. That's right. And allow that fluid to relax you, to invigorate you, making you feel so good. And let it wash every other thought from you. Let it wash ideas from you. And allow new ones to come to surface. And if you start to see, hear, or feel things, then allow that to come. As you hit that one more time, and see if you can hold it. Hold it like you've got strong hands that can hold longer, more still. Isn't it amazing how we can be relaxed even in movement? That's right. You don't need to be the Tai Chi master to feel that calmness now. As a Shifu master would say, you don't need to go to the temple. The temple is right here and now. Notice the present moment. Relax into it. Notice the things around you, what you are looking at, what you are feeling, the sounds that you hear, and allow it to relax you totally and completely. It drops you deeper down. Just allow it to take you. So I want you to allow one more deep breath of that substance. And make sure that you're not coughing as you do it. Just make it nice and light. And hold it. Hold it. That's what you have to do until you can't any longer. And you've just gotta let it out. Deep and slow. Until you're so hypno-high you could stare at a wall. And it would be amazing. Wouldn't that be nice? There's a world going on in here and all around us. Trust your inner senses just for this few moments that you have with me here. Trust your inner thoughts, your inner feelings, and feel them slowly as they slowly change. Slowly change. Moving from one thought to the next, allowing it to relax you, allowing it to take you deeper. Just feel it now, and feel how good it is to let go. Letting go feels so very good. Relax and trust your inner being, your inner senses now. Trust it. You may feel inspirations, thoughts coming to your head, new ideas, because you've cleared everything. You're crystal clear, Mr. Clean, super amazing, so fresh. And it feels so good. Think of that crystal clarity now. And when thoughts come, allow them to rise and allow them to fall. They come and they go. Now, about trusting those inner senses. Have you noticed that a chameleon has eyes that look all around, and yet he can still snatch up an insect so easily? How can they focus with their eyes in these different directions, and yet they sense depth as we do with our eyes gently focused, forward looking? The chameleon senses just like you do. He can sense where the insect is in space, even when his eyes can't focus on it, because he uses his intuition, just as you're doing now. Allowing your intuition. That's it. And with that, he can know that his eyes can deceive him, just as your eyes deceive you and your ears deceive you. But when you combine your senses and feel into that ethereal extra world out there, a deep inner world, not sure where it is, and yet your inspiration comes from there. You simply know what the right thing to do is. You simply know what the right action is. Now, let's keep it simple and take another hit from that device. Or perhaps it's rolled up, breathing it in, allowing it to make you feel good. And enjoy it. Notice the sensation. And as you breathe out, notice the extra color of the world. Notice the feelings of the emotions. Extra powerful now. And it comes up. It flows through you. Allow the psychedelic trip to take over you. And feel it now. Feel the substance friending within you. Friending that plant. Some people go up. Some people go down when they use it. Can you tell me? Can you think? Which one are you? Slowly. Feeling up or down. There's always a movement. And every day is different. And that's it. Relax even deeper. And notice how loose and limp your body is becoming. Your arms and legs just don't want to move because they're so relaxed. And feeling it happen now. Feeling your muscles just melt. Melting like butter on a hot day. That's right. Like a candy bar on the hood of a metal car. Melting. Melting. Feeling thoughts and sensations taking over you. Taking over you. That's right. Allow yourself to fall even deeper now. And now that the thoughts are moving easily through your mind, we can allow them to leave, draining away, draining away. Like you are a tub full of thoughts, feelings, emotions, and it's all fluid. That means it can change. So, allow me to pull the plug and feel it draining as it spins down, down, down. Feel it spinning and draining now. All your thoughts, all your ideas, and feel your mind become more blank, so that you want to think things, and yet they don't make any sense. They make no sense, do they? Thoughts weaker and weaker, the feelings stronger and stronger. So that now you become more of a feeling being and less of a thinking one. As these thoughts are now drained, as if you were a blank, empty page in an empty book, an empty world. Notice how hard it is to think thoughts now. So hard to think, all you can do is focus on these words and allow it to relax you and drop you deeper and deeper with each moment and with each word. That's right. You feel so very good, don't you, in this moment? I want you to take one more hit, as heavy as your body is, but you can muster up all of that strength, lift it up and take one more hit. That's right. And allowing it to happen. Feeling so good now. And now that you breathed it out, you may notice how blank you are. Blank in thoughts. So hard to think. But isn't it nice to be here in this perfectly Zen-like state? Almost meditative, isn't it? And this state heals your body, cleanses your mind, refreshes you, and you're right there in that happy place, in that joyful state, with a feeling of togetherness, feeling of joy. Let it in. Let it all come in. How deep can we go? Now I want you to do it one more time, and this time you'll feel even more blank. Feel it like a deep blue sky. Allow the sensation of a deep blue sky to take over your senses. What does the air of that sky feel like? What does it look like? Is it, in your mind, a dark blue color? Or a light sky blue? Imagine it. See it. Feel it. And can you even hear it? This blankness. Yes, you're doing a very good job. It feels so good, doesn't it? So very good. It's good to be blank and empty now. blank and empty. So try now to feel how good it feels to be thought blank when we go there. How have you seen back then? Why? Is that everything? To go be there now. Isn't that nice? What a lovely, lovely day. Isn't that right, partner, ride? Be there, look, and see, spiraling within, all around. You see ducks go there all the time. It's wonderfully pleasant. I think you'll enjoy when we travel there. Have you go there, do? Why? And it's so nice. The vibrancy of it. The green and the orange. When we look at it, bloom. Isn't that just fantastic? Feel it now. Go do more. And why don't you take another hit so that you can further understand where be there, and see then it's how blue sky all around. You love this feeling, just let it spin all around you. Isn't that the best? Isn't it nice to have the best day of your life? Every day can be better. Wouldn't it be nice if every day is the best day? Wouldn't it be nice for that to be normal? You're normal. You are normalized now. Everybody wants to be normal. Nobody wants to be average. Contemplate this. Can you see it now? Can you feel it now? Trip down, 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 and keep relaxing. Keep relaxing it, the feeling within you, sprouting up like a flower, a bed of flowers, and your heart opens up like that magnificent flower. What color is it? Deep orange, flowing through you. Can you smell the pollen now? The fresh scent of the flower. That's right. You're doing a very good job. I think you've done more than enough. You've done so fantastic. We can be proud of you. You can give yourself a little pat on the back for this good feeling, for following so closely, for letting your mind drift and drop, to fly here and there, and to experience this in the best way possible. As your mind flies through the air, going where it wishes, slowly relaxing it long and deep, farther down as you relax and let everything go silent, smooth. Let everything go, flowing away, flowing deeper. Let's get higher, shall we? That's right. You know how to get higher. Even when your body is so cushy, Bubba Kush, drop, lift it up, and breathe it again for me. That's right. Isn't it nice to breathe slowly? To breathe slowly. Can you recall a time when I said that space and time are fluid? And can you remember how many minutes ago that was? Hard to remember, isn't it? Because time is not so solid. Was it simply a minute ago? Was it even longer? What if it was hours or even days ago? What if that was years ago? What if you heard that in a past life? What if you heard that in a past universe? Have you heard that before? And do you think this past universe experiences time in the same way that you do? Are the laws of physics different there? Can you even think at all? Well, take another hit. Take another. And see where that brings you. Allow it to work through your mind. You'll notice it doing its job on you. So easy to drop you when we have a little help of substances. So easy to make you drop. Perhaps this is easier than ever. Did you notice the ways that life can be easier than you ever dreamed possible as you breathe it out? And just think, it's so easy, so relaxing, so wonderfully, deeply dropping now. And I want you to allow the whole world, your existence, to change in this moment, so that you no longer understand your existence. And who does? Let it become something else in each moment, with each breath, as if each breath you take is another big bang. And each out-breath is the closing of that universe again, combined into that singularity. And you ask, what's before the Big Bang? Well, can you pay attention to that moment in your breathing when you get to the very end of your breath? Notice it. Notice that split second of pausing. And yet you ask, what happened before the Big Bang? Well, you can feel it now. What is in that space? There's that moment of power, potential energy in that space at the end of the breath. And at the end of the in-breath, and at the end of the out-breath. Notice it. And now I want you to take another hit. And I want you to slowly breathe it in. And notice the feeling when you get to the end of that in-breath. When you've drawn it all in as much as possible. Notice what's in that space. Feel what's in there. And allow the universe to close back in when you breathe it out. That's right. Over and over again. Recognizing just how short this life is, and yet how long it is. How each moment feels like it's so dragged out and slow, and yet it feels great when you're in this relaxed state. Wonderful feeling now. Wonderful, relaxed feeling. Relax even deeper into it. So deep. Now when you take this next in-breath of that substance, you're going to allow total rapture this time. Total psychedelic freedom. And remember that you can do this easily because you're already there, and you just have to allow it to come up to the surface. When you do this, when you take in your next hit, you're going to feel a blast of that total freedom, the total opening of your mind. And even perhaps the opening of your spirit into its depth, so that it all rises up to the surface. Every little bit of it. So go ahead, do it now, and feel that happen. And notice how this is unique to you, this experience. Your own unique, individual trip. And yet, the next time, it will be a little different. Not only are you individual, but each of your moments is individual. That's right. How could we understand anyone if each person and each moment is so unique? What do you know? Now you can sense that ethereal void, true depth, further, deeper, deep down. That's right. Deep, deep down. The total relaxation of your entire being from top to bottom, in and out. Isn't it nice to be more relaxed than ever? To be in a deep, dreamy sleep. So good you can feel that pleasure on your face, as if all the muscles have let go, and you feel that bliss. Ah, feel it now. The bliss of dropping deeper and deeper. Yes, and now I want you to take another hit, and this time see if you can return to reality when you do it this time. See if you can see things as they are, objectively. Isn't that what reality is? Pack it up, light it up. And as you breathe this one out, notice reality. Or at least, you can try. See how difficult it is as you try and try. And where is it? Everything just keeps moving, spinning, changing. Impossible to see where that reality is, isn't it? So difficult. Wouldn't it be easier to just relax everything and let your mind drift as it loves to do? To let your mind drift. Keep drifting, keep dropping. Yes, that's right. It feels so good. Where is the bottom? Or maybe there is no bottom. Maybe this is contemplatively non-existent, infinite, boundless. And I want you to remember that you are boundless. That this experience can be anything that you wish for it to be. It feels good to continue dropping. And you will continue dropping now. Dropping, dropping, easily, letting it happen, and feeling so good. And now, as I'm finished with you today, you're going to make some attempt to return to your normal state. Just keep enjoying that wonderful, flowing feeling. And I'll be seeing you again sometime very, very soon.